Live from the venerable grounds of Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts, the show has an AL East matchup. It's the Tampa Bay Rays and the Boston Red Sox. We get a chance to watch one of the hottest bats in the game. He's been huge for his team, Singy.
Yeah, just impressive contact and seems to find every gap available, Boog. I can't wait to see him in action in this one. Practically unstoppable as of late.
Pitch coming your way next. All right, first pitch coming up. And getting the start for the Red Sox, Cutter Crawford.
Well, he's been giving up a lot of hard contact this season. I mean, coming in, guys are hitting comfortably in the high 200s. So many times there's some bad luck, but then also there's just a little miss here or a little miss there that changes the outcome of the at-bat. We'll see if he can be consistent and make adjustments quickly in this one.
Ready to go? Now up for Tampa Bay, Josh Lowe. Swing and a ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there was just no one there to knock it down.
So digging in, Ha-Sung Kim. Down the middle for a strike. 0-1.
Well, Kim is one of those players that it's just hard to take your eyes off of him. And not many players in the 2023 World Baseball Classic had more fun than he did. He hit a grand slam in a win against China, and earlier in the tournament had a 2-homer game. Delivered some.
Runner on the move. Ball misses. Throw. Save. That's in there. Lowe leads off second with nobody out. That one out to right. Abreu moving under it. Corrals it. One away.
Batting third.
All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. This team, Chris, not one that gets a lot of production from hitting homers, so they've got to find offense in other ways.
Yeah, Boog, hit sequencing is so important for this team. You know, getting that walk at the right time, coming up with that next knock or extra base hit so that you can actually play to run. If not, then you see the record go in the direct opposite direction of where it could go. So, you know, a team like this, the good thing, they're going to battle. They're going to put the ball in play and hope that they can find those holes.
Yandy Diaz, the next to hit, takes outside. Check swing, and he held up. Next offering is in for a strike. Man at second. Ground ball, Casas takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Batting fourth, second baseman Brandon Lau.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Lau at the plate. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
No score yet, but a runner at third with 2 away. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Run scores easily, and the Rays strike first. It's 1-0.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know, they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Christopher Morel next to hit for the Rays. That's in there. Strike one. One run across in the frame so far. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. Breaking ball inside. Going to count 1 and 2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 1-2. Just misses with that one. Stays alive. Caught him looking for the K. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show. Back here at Fenway, and starting in this one, Shane McClanahan. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Jarren Duran leading things off and takes a strike. Duran went deep in his most recent game. And that one fouled off. That misses, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground to the left, and it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second, and he'll make it safely for a leadoff double in the bottom of the first.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Now it's going to be Rob Refsnyder. That's in there, and it's 0-1. There's a strike.
Well, he got away with a mistake right there. A curveball that backed up a little bit, stayed high in the zone. You won't want to throw that one again.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Isbell makes the grab, 1 down.
Batting third, third baseman.
Time now to check out the lineup for the Boston Red
Devers.
Sox. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Wilyer Abreu.
Boog, this is one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. I mean, he's such a consistent hitter. You got to love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll get a chance to see that in this one.
Here's Rafael Devers.
Come on, Rafael. Let's go, Karita.
That one fouled off. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. It's in the dirt. Throw to third. Safe. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away. The lefty ready. And a 1-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Not close with that one. And a full count now. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup, and now two gone.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, one out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. And that helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
Tristan Casas in the box now. No balls and a strike. Late with the swing there.
He's looking pretty sharp to start the ball game. He's got that good fastball working early.
That misses the zone, and the count 1-2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
And that's too high.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Kicks and deals. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout. Gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
In the background is a blind spot. Rolling dice and
Top of the second.
Leading
Now
off
it's the
for
rookie
Rays,
DH,
the
Braden
designated hitter,
Taylor.
Braden Taylor.
Taylor measures 6 feet even, 180 pounds. He's usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
A little bit of a day off for him. Instead of being at the hot corner, he can just kind of put the batting gloves on, hold the bat as he sits on the bench, waiting for his time to hit.
Pitch misses, and 1-1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And out number 1 on the grab. Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays. He has consistently been one of the best in the sport against lefties, and yet the righties give him trouble. You know, you don't want to be labeled as that guy, but the numbers say what they say. That one's in there, and that is strike 1.
Well, he's a good player, but if he wants to be great, he's going to have to figure it out against right-handed pitchers. There's so many right-handers in the game that you're going to see them one after another. So you would imagine with that many looks, Boog, that the adjustment's got to be coming soon.
Ball.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
That one in the
2-2.
dirt. The count now 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 1 out, bases empty. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Inside, just missed. Popped in the air, left field. Duran snags it for the second out.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
Kyle Isbell.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Kyle Isbell. He's already set a new career best for stolen bases in a season, Chris. Outside low, ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Nothing across here this half. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Rays 1 and the Red Sox nothing. Back here in Boston, bottom of the inning. And here's the catcher, Connor Wong.
Connor Wong.
McClanahan back to work. Inside. And that is ball 1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Just missed.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Joe McDonald doing the home plate duties here.
Well, Joe's an interesting one. I'm always trying to figure out what exactly his zone is. It feels like it kind of moves around from game to game, sometimes inning to inning.
That's foul.
On the ground, right side. And foul ball. Yeah, I think that's fair. I don't think he's ever way off with his balls and strikes, but yeah, I don't think it's easy to define what his zone is, like you said. Slap the other way, foul. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Alex Bregman, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Bregman launched a homer in his most recent game.
One.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. He's there. He's got it. 2 down.
Batting 7. Right fielder.
And the batter now, Wilyer
Abreu.
Abreu. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. And first offering is fouled off.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
That
That's
just
a ball.
misses. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-2. Just missed.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. He forced a lot of pitches to be thrown and ends up collecting a hit.
Batting 8th, center
And now
fielder,
here is Cedar Rafaela.
Boog, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but he'll also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. You know, he saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
That one finds the zone. 0-1. Tying run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Right down to shoot, and the count is 0-2.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
The 0-2. Squirts away a little bit. Two outs. Swings here and blasts one left field. Reaching for it and brings it in. One left for the Red Sox. They trail here 1-0. On to the third inning, and now the catcher comes up to him. Ben Workvett. Up the middle. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Now batting right fielder Josh Lowe.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's the right fielder, Josh Lowe. He led off the game with a single and then came around to score. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Line drive, and it stays fair. Runner on at first with one gone, and stepping in for the Rays, Ha-Sung Kim. Runner takes off, pitch in for a strike. Throw there, safe.
You know, having a good lead is so key when you're stealing bases, even if you've got great speed. But if you don't have great speed but can get an extended lead and a good jump, you can steal bases on a catcher who can really throw it. That's a nice job right there.
One out and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And a foul ball. Man at second. That misses. Now 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. And a good eye there.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Got him looking. That K is his 3rd of the game.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position
Now
of 2
batting,
strikes.
first
Just put the
baseman,
ball in
Gunnar
place somewhere,
Henderson.
and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Move to second. Low. Back in on a dive. Diaz stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And a foul ball. Foul ball, still 0-2. Got him swinging. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Rays 1 and the Red Sox nothing.
I was starving at the bottom, need a food. Make a move, make a move, make a move. Make a move, make a move, make a move. Make a move, make a move, make a move.
Welcome back. And
Leading
coming
off
off a series
for
where the
the Red
pitching
Sox,
was outstanding.
shortstop,
We take a look at those
Trevor
numbers. That's in there. Strike 1.
No balls. 1 strike.
Fastball for a strike at 95.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Now batting Jaron Duran. And that one clips the corner. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 1-1. Just missed.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
And strike 2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. I don't know about you, Chris, but that felt like a weird at bat right there. Didn't give much to hit until the final pitch, and he still got the backwards K.
Yeah, not a single pitch was actually inside the strike zone, but he was being very aggressive in the box and fell behind in the count. Then they finally do challenge him, and he couldn't get the bat off the shoulder. Kind of a strange strikeout for sure, Boog.
Next to hit, Rob Refsnyder. In there for strike one. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
2 down, nobody on. And
No,
ball
that's a
one.
ball.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Two outs. And there's a hit.
Up next for the Red Sox, third baseman.
Man aboard, and here is Devers. Struck out swinging his first time. There's a strike. Now snap throw to first, and he's back safely. Up and in, and it's a ball and a strike.
Let's go, Raffy.
Next offering is fouled back. Here's a 1-2. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. And the Red Sox leave one. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here at Fenway,
Leading off
John
for the
Shelby with
Rays,
Chris
second
Singleton.
baseman,
And set to
Brandon
lead
Lau.
off the fourth, Brandon Lau.
Let's go, Sox. Come on, Sox. You can do it.
And a swing and a miss there.
Well, these Rays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
That misses the zone. 1-2 to count. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. Stepping in,
Now batting,
Christopher
left
Morel.
fielder, Christopher Morel.
And that one fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Ball one there.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Brudansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway. Ground ball up the middle. A sliding stop over to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
Two down, base is empty. Now it's the DH, Braden Taylor. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
No balls. One strike.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Drops into the glove, and that's the third out. No runs, no hits, no errors. On now to the bottom of the fourth. It's the Rays 1 and the Red Sox nothing. Back inside Fenway Park, now batting Tristan Casas.
First baseman, Tristan.
What about the fans at Fenway? Would they let you have it from time to time?
They're definitely intelligent baseball fans, which is awesome. They're not waiting for something to happen. They can smell a big inning or anticipate a situation setting itself up.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
One thing I found that was very cool was making a great play to end the inning and running off the field and getting a standing ovation, even at times when you're not a player on their team. As long as you're not winning, they will celebrate and applaud a great play on the field. These fans here, they love and respect baseball. Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt. And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure them out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Connor Wong will hit next. Struck out swinging his first time. This one in the air. Caminero settles under it. And there's 2 down.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics. And instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
And that is out of play. And that one ripped into right and a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Two outs. That
Ball
misses. And that's ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That
Ball.
one missed.
2-1.
Foul ball there.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Fly ball center field. Isbell makes the grab, and the inning is over. Welcome back.
Leading
Quite
off
a
for the
pitcher's
Rays,
duel so
third
far.
baseman,
Here's how the starters
Junior
have performed
Caminero.
up to this point. Crawford back to work. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a chopper out to short. Zips it to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Now batting, center fielder Kyle Isbell.
And now the center fielder, Kyle Isbell. He was a strikeout victim his first time. In the air, left field. And makes the grab. 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher Ben Rortvedt.
2 outs, base is empty. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Ben Rortvedt. Rortvedt, 27 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch. Nothing doing for Tampa, but they hold a 1-0 lead.
Structure our society. We built this economy, slaving through atrocity. Where is my apology? Vera heights, dim the lights. We jump in paradise. Feed the rich and starve the
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. Yeah, big swing and a miss. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Garrett Clevenger warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Rodriguez getting cranked up as well. And fouled off. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. An 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Here's Trevor Story. First offering, and it just misses. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Isbell under this one. Calls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder.
Digging in, it's the speedy
Duran.
outfielder, Jarren Duran. 1 for 2. He swings and fouls one off.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
2 down, nobody on. In for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And that keeps the inning going.
Now batting, designated hitter, Rob
At the plate,
Refsnyder.
Rob Refsnyder.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
Check on the runner, and he's back in there. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Duran, the runner at first with 2 gone. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. 1 left for the Red Sox, and it remains 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Slice the other way and foul. Strike 2.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
Boston's bullpen with some activity. Renan Bernardino up and throwing. Weiser getting loose as well. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
That was a nice sequence for the quick strikeout. Change speeds with each pitch, splitter, fastball, splitter, and that leaves you kind of shaking your head as a hitter heading back to the dugout. Sometimes all you can do is tip your cap because unless you're guessing one of those, you're stuck in the middle, and it becomes very tough to put a good swing on the ball, let alone make contact.
And now it's going to be Ha-Sung Kim. And first offering is fouled off.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
Next pitch is outside.
Two.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Now batting, first baseman, Yandy Diaz.
I feel like that's one of those rules in baseball that's tough to explain the logic behind if you're talking to a new fan or someone trying to learn the game. It's like, wait, what? The batter struck out, but he still gets to be on first base?
Yeah, I hear you. It's a weird one. Plus, the pitcher gets credit for the strikeout. It's an offer for the batter. But, of course, no out is actually recorded. Kind of one of those, just trust me, let's move on situations.
Now pitching for
So the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher, Greg
number
Weisser.
57.
And as relievers go,
Greg
he's not a big
Weisser.
strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Man at first with one gone, Yandy Diaz. Now at the plate, pickoff throw. 0 for 2 in this one. There goes the runner. There's a ball. Throw to second. Save. Grounds one to short. Zips it across. And there's 2 away.
Up next for Tampa Bay, second baseman Brandon Lau.
And now it's Brandon Lau. That's a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Strike him out.
The 0-2. And the
That's
pitch
a
is
ball.
outside. Ball 1. That one is absolutely belted. Gone. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 3-0.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
And now, Christopher Morel.
1-0.
That missed by a lot. 1-0. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in, and we're the top half of the 6th. Ripped to short. Whips it to first.
He's out.
Third out, and that ends the frame. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 3-0. Back here in Boston, well, we go bottom 6. So stepping in for Boston, Rafael Devers. Swinging a foul straight back.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. In the air, left field, down the line. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, dude. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. That one is upstairs. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out with number 9 for him in this game. 9.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Shane McClanahan will depart, and he exits with a nice lead. Threw the ball well, and we'll have a new pitcher when we come back.
Now pitching for
Garrett Clevenger takes over on the mound.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. And that one misses up and in. And that's ball 1. Just missed.
2 balls, no strike.
And that one in the air center field. Isbell makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman Alex Bregman.
And now it's Alex Bregman. On the outside corner, that's strike 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Chris Bubich warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Fairbanks, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Way inside, gets out of the way. Man on second, 2 down. Edge of the zone, called a strike. And the count 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. And the inning is over. And the Red Sox leave 1. Still down 3-0.
Show me what I'm missing. Show me how you listen. This is my addiction. I know that I'm listening. Wasn't planning on
now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Brennan Bernardino.
Oh, he's having an excellent season so far. ERA is under 2.
For the Rays,
a lot of flexibility coming out of the bullpen.
Taylor up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
That one finds the zone. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Now the third baseman, Junior Caminero. There's a strike. Runner at second, nobody out. Rips one to right, and foul ball. Man at second. And a curve is down and in. Ripped to first, caught. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off.
Now batting, center fielder, Kyle Isbell.
Digging in, Kyle Isbell. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position. And that's what he does.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Wong makes the play, and that is that. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. Rays 3, and the Red Sox nothing. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Pete Fairbanks.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
So digging in,
Leading
Wheeler
off for
Abreu.
the Red Sox.
The Red Sox
Right
in
fielder,
striking distance, but have some work to do.
Abreu.
It starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
And that's in for a strike.
Looks like he
ball,
sacrificed a
1
pitch
strike.
right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
So hard to
0-2.
touch. I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Leading off
And
for
now the center
Red
fielder,
Sox.
Cedar
Center
Rafaela.
fielder, Cedar Rafaela.
Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that. Really important at bat coming up now.
Here's Story now. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom of the 7th. Next offer in there for a strike. 0-2 now. Tying run at the plate. In the air to left center. Kim on his way over. And that is a big first out.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me out. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Jaron Durant steps to the dish in a big spot. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, but not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball one. The tying run at the plate. And that's outside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Right. 2 balls.
1 out.
1 strike.
Runners at first and second. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Two on, 1 out. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss, 98 miles per hour on the gun. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Now at the plate, Rob Refsnyder. 1 for 3. Right through there for a strike. Deal 1. Late swing fouled off. Abreu, the lead runner out at second. Rafaela on at first with 2 down. Got him. That's the inning.
Couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
Ready to begin the 8th. Here's the catcher, Ben Rortvedt. Bernardino back to work. Just off the outside edge. And that's ball 1. Bernardino, in his 3rd season, he features a sinker, a curve, a cutter, and he works in a slider. That one pushed foul. The 1-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. Just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Now it's the right fielder, Josh Lowe. In the air, center field. Rafaela settles underneath it, hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim.
2 down, bases empty. Now it's the shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout.
Let's go, Sox.
First
Ball
pitch
one.
misses. 2 down,
One
nobody
ball,
on.
no
And we're in the
strike.
top of the 8th.
You can do it, Red Sox.
The other way. That's a base hit. And that's going to kick into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And this is going to be a 2-out triple.
He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
So a runner at third, 2 men out. Yandy Diaz now 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. This to third, Devers. Whips it across, and that is the inning. The Rays strand just the one, but they lead it 3-0.
Trying to reach the people and sell my CDs. This is my grind. It's what I'm committed to.
Now pitching for
Back
Tampa
now,
Bay.
new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
50.
bottom of the 8th. Chris
Chris
Bubich.
Bubich.
He's throwing the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
Now it's Devers at the
Leading off
plate.
for
Devers,
the
the
Red
baby-faced
Sox,
assassin.
Third baseman, Rafael
Well, it's critical
Devers.
right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Two. No ball. 2 strikes.
Ground ball left side, and it's through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for the
And
Red
here's the
Sox.
first baseman,
First
Tristan
baseman,
Casas.
Tristan
0 for 3
Casas.
with 3 strikeouts. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Ball 1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Next offering
2-2.
way off the plate. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Connor Wong getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across, because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the 9th, you got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
Let's go now. Base hit here.
Swings through that one.
0-2.
Next
Ball.
one misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. 2 gone now.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch
Now
after
batting.
giving up the leadoff
Second
single.
baseman,
Back-to-back
Alex
strikeouts. So
Bregman.
they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Bregman,
No.
the next to hit, takes ball 1.
1-0.
Devers leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Hey, Red Sox. Let's go, Red Sox.
Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. Through 8 full, Rays 3, and the Red Sox nothing. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Aroldis Chapman.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Now it's the second baseman, Brandon Lau. He's already homered in this game. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Action in the pen down there. Brian Bayo up and loosening in the pen. Giolito warming up as well. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Rafael flashes the leather on the running catch. Christopher Morel next to hit for the Rays. Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
And that's outside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss.
1-2.
And down on strikes. And a couple of quick outs.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Two outs, base is empty. And next is the designated hitter, Brayden Taylor. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And there's a strike. Look out! And it hit him. Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays.
Third baseman, Junior Caminero.
And that's outside. Clips the corner and a count 1-1. And that one hit 97 on the gun. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Good eye right there.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Out number 3. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. Bottom part of the order, 7-8-9, 2 up in inning number 9. Rays 3 and the Red Sox nothing.
Now pitching for
We're
Tampa
back,
Bay.
and on the mound is the closer, Kevin Kelly.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
And stepping in for
Leading
Boston,
off
Wilyer
for the Red
Abreu.
Sox, right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. He goes down looking.
Well, I definitely say that's a statement strikeout right there. You come out of the
Now
bullpen,
batting,
go right
the
after the
center
hitters, and
fielder,
3 pitches
Cesar
later, you got one out.
Rafaela.
Tell you what, if you're in the dugout, you're looking at each other and saying, he's going to be tough to get to today.
That one fouled off. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Now he'll turn for second, in safely. It's a double, and his second hit.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Here in the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. Story, the next to hit. Right through there for a strike. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
1 out and a runner at second. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Only 1 out left for the Red Sox.
Up next for the
And the
Red
batter now,
Sox,
Jarren
left
Duran.
fielder, Jarren Duran.
First pitch, and he just misses.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Runner at second, 2 down. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And another ball. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
And there's the automatic. Runner at second, 2 down. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And he'll make the catch. Ball game. And the Rays take game 1 of the series on the road.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
for your company. My sugar, tastes like you only come around for me. My glass is never empty. You always fill it up to the teeth, and I'm still just